All right, so look, man. Now, Mike Tyson lost. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. This dude lost, fool. Now, I can't say I'm too surprised. The guy is pushing 60 years old, fighting a 27-year-old Jake Paul. So I knew stamina would come into play during this fight at some point, all right? If Mike Tyson didn't knock this man out by like round 2 or 3, I figured this could happen. He's just too old. It doesn't matter how much training you do. The dude be smoking weed, smoking cigars. He old as hell. Yeah, man. You're gonna get gassed out in a boxing match. See, a lot of people don't understand the sport of boxing because they don't even know how to fight, right? They get in a 30-second scuffle and think that's how it feels to be a boxer. But man, if your stamina not up, you will be fighting for your life, literally, in a boxing match. It takes a lot of energy. Now, do I think this fight was scripted? I'm gonna be honest, I'm skeptical about all of Jake Paul fights. I think most of them are scripted. That doesn't mean that he's not a decent fighter. But I do think some of these fights are scripted. In this fight in particular, round 1, Mike Tyson was trying to take Jake Paul's head off, man. He wasn't throwing that many punches, but he was throwing punches. But after that round, he barely threw punches, man, especially after round 3. But again, I don't know to contribute that to the fight being scripted or Mike Tyson just being 60 years old, fool. I don't know. But what I did know going into this fight, Jake Paul is faster than him. Jake Paul has more stamina than him. Hell, Jake Paul might be stronger than him. Now, that doesn't mean that Jake Paul has more punching power, but at this stage of their lives, Jake Paul is probably overall stronger. A lot of us was going into this fight with nostalgia versus logic. I mean, even the Holyfield fight, was it Holyfield? No, it was my fault. I'm talking about Holyfield. The Roy Jones Jr. fight, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. a few years ago. Even that fight was kind of exhausting to watch, right? You could tell that it was too old, dude. So fast forward now, years later, why did we expect Mike Tyson to be better than he was that fight years ago? But with that being said, I still couldn't count Mike Tyson out. I know he was just one power punch away from knocking this dude out regardless. And the fact that Mike Tyson kept like biting his gloves, I don't know if y'all watched the fight. It seemed like he kept biting his gloves. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe he was fixing his mouth guard or something. But it also seems like that's what he does to stop himself from knocking Jake Paul out. Anytime he just want to mink, he just bite that glove, calm himself down, stick to the script. Now, I don't know if that's facts or not. I'm just speculating. Regardless, the outcome is the outcome. This dude, Jake Paul, man, I told y'all he could fight. He's no Tank Davis, Boot, Terrence Crawford. He's not even Errol Spence Jr., right? But that doesn't mean he can't fight. He gaining the respect of boxing fans one fight at a time. This is not a gimmick anymore. You remember when it first started, I don't know how invested y'all are into YouTubers. But when this first started out, it was like KSI and Logan Paul. They the one that started this whole genre of YouTube and celebrity boxing or whatever you want to call it. It was them at first. But then Jake Paul started taking it more serious than them. And for the last few years, he's just been going crazy. And I also like the fact that he showed respect to Mike Tyson. You know, after the fight, he gave Mike Tyson a bow. He bowed to Mike Tyson. So kudos to Jake Paul. It ain't no telling what he was holding back. Because like I said, after round 3, Mike Tyson was exhausted, dude. He probably could have knocked Mike Tyson down. But just out of respect, you know, at the end of the day, it's still Mike Tyson. But before I let you guys go, I want to speak about Tank Davis. And this guy's extremely mad that Mike Tyson just lost that fight. According to him, whenever he run into Jake Paul, or he gonna beat the bites off Jake Paul, fool. To the bozo who shared a ring with Mike, you a whole bozo for this, and you didn't get the job done, ish head. And he followed it up with another Instagram story. One more thing, I'ma beat the brakes off Jake Paul when I catch him. Uppercut, jab, jab, left hook, uppercut, hook, watch. Now, first and foremost, you can tell this dude mad because the first slide didn't even make no sense. To the bozo that shared the ring with Mike, you a whole bozo. Dude, you already called him a bozo. You ain't got to call him a bozo again. Like you already told him he a bozo. To the bozo. So what was the point of saying you a whole bozo after that? You already told him, dude. Relax, buddy. Now, this is kind of funny because I didn't expect Tank Davis to actually say he gonna beat the brakes off of him. I thought I was just being funny, but this dude literally said, I'm gonna beat the brakes off Jake Paul. Now, if I'm Jake Paul, I'm gonna be real. Hey, dude, stay far away from Tank Davis. I don't think he's playing with you. I don't care how many scripted fights you do. When you run into him, this is not gonna be a scripted fight. You just humiliated his idol. The way he looks at this, you should have never had him in that ring in the first place for a money grab, humiliating him. That man's 60 years old. You want to fight somebody, fight me. And hey, I feel him, right? He don't like the way Jake Paul is playing with Mike Tyson's legacy. This is more than just a boxing match to Tank Davis. Now, to cut Jake Paul some slack, he didn't put a gun to Mike Tyson's head and say, hey, let's do this fight. I mean, technically, God even tried to tell Mike Tyson not to do this fight. Didn't Mike Tyson get sick or something earlier this year when they supposed to have fought? So, hey, he still did it, man. Jake Paul ain't make him do it. Mike Tyson just wanted that $20 million. So if you didn't know, Mike Tyson got $20 million and I think Jake Paul got 50. But yeah, it's up, fool. Tank Davis not playing. And I don't think he talking about no boxing match either, dude. I think he just want to run a fade. Jake Paul, listen up, dude. Stay far away. I know he a lightweight. That means absolutely nothing at all. He will beat the living brakes off you, fool. It would be so bad, dog. Like what this man would do to you, I don't think you want done to you. Pause, by the way. Stick to the boxers who's older, you know, up there in age. Or people who UFC fighters who don't really know how to box. Stick to them type of people being your competitors, bro. You do not want any problems with Tank Davis. Stay far away. Other than that, hey, I digress. But anyway, man, how y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comment section, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, that notification bell, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram, Teezy baby 252. I'm gonna be real. I want Jake Paul to stop boxing washed up boxers, right? Because no matter how much we love Mike Tyson, at 60 years old, he's washed up as a boxer. Get some real competition, man. People that like line up with you. You know, age-wise, size-wise. Somebody like Gervonta Davis, right? Boots. What is he, out of Philadelphia or something, right? Why don't you fight him? He's 27 years old just like you. He's an active boxer just like you. Why don't you go get the brakes beat off you by him? And I'll tell you why you won't. Because you know you're going to lose. Like you're not slick, dude. Go fight people your age. And let's see. But I'm gone.
Prolific.
Ay. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Ay. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry. Bitch, I'm in these streets. Fuck this industry.